Jason Hurd, who is the show director for DV and DogHouse Vancouver. Tell us a bit about how the show got started and what the event entails.
Well, what entails? Cute. What we really wanted to do was we wanted to get the design community involved in projects that people don't typically think of design. You know, Vancouver has recently been called the dog capital of North America. So it couldn't have been a better tie-in to have local artists, designers, and design professionals create custom-made dog houses for this very distinguished and discerning dog. And so what we decided to do was we had all of these architects and designers donate their time, donate the materials, and actually donate the houses. We are auctioning them off for charity at the DV Interior Design and Urban Living Expo event, April 13 to 15 at the Vancouver Convention Centre, and every penny goes to the BC SPCA.
What was the process in choosing the designers, and where will most of them come from? Are they local?
Well, we were extremely fortunate. We went out through local associations, including the Architecture Institute of British Columbia and the Interior Design Institute of BC. And we went out there through their membership and sent out a call for submissions. We received about 60 interested parties, but with the way the industry is going right now, you know, it was very busy. We ended up with 10 strong, 10 amazing and very diverse houses, and we really look forward to seeing the public's reaction to it, as well as how much money we can raise for the SPCA. Right now they're at the Architecture Centre, and the Architecture Centre is located at 440 Cambie Street, Suite 100, and it's the Gastown end of Cambie. And people can come in during the day and check out the houses and see what they want to bid on them, and bring them out to the DV event as well.
So this one looks like a bit of a mystery box.
This one's a very interesting project. It was done by a group over on the island called In Space Design, and it's called the Roof Doghouse. And as you see, it's basically a typical suitcase. And so this is for when you are traveling with your dog. So you open the suitcase to find your enclosure or your roof. And the other practicality involved with this one is each side comes with storage units. So you can take everything you need for your canine and your trip with you. And this one was done by another local architect who's also a furniture designer, FX40 and David Christopher Furniture. And this one is a very, very unique piece. Obviously, beautiful leather on the top, and it has functionality associated with it as well. So you look at the piece and it actually, those swivel back to go away during the day and hide. This one's called Lavish Pup, and any pup that lies in it, I guarantee, are feeling fairly lavished. It's absolutely gorgeous and would be so comfortable. So this one was designed by a local design firm called It Inc., and it's called the Lombok Pavilion. And it was actually inspired by trips to Indonesia, and as you see, it's got the kind of pagoda style to it. You know, they put the detail and just an amazing amount into this, and it came together absolutely spectacular. I think any dog would be proud to be living in there. So this one's called I Chihuahua, and it was actually designed by a local architect who belongs to the Architecture Institute of British Columbia, Oscar Fletchis of Fletchis Architecture. And what he wanted to do with this one is design something that would really work into the typical downtown small condo spaces. So again, you see some really nice lines, nice smooth. It's a compact size, obviously for a compact dog, but something that, you know, would fit the pocket purse dogs and in the downtown core that you see so often.
So this piece was fairly inspirational for the show, wasn't it?
This one is kind of our world famous piece. This is done by a gentleman named Judson Beaumont of Straight Line Designs. Judson's had this one produced for, I think, just over a year, and it's been getting attention worldwide. I was actually at a show in New York with Judson, and they showed him on Good Morning America towing this down the street with chihuahuas jumping in and out of it. So it's gotten a ton of press, and when we decided to do this project, we really used this to inspire the local designers and architects to show them to think outside of the box, to not think of a big dollhouse or a big Snoopy house. Obviously, something that this isn't. It's spectacular in its design. It's something that you wouldn't traditionally think of as a doghouse. So it's exactly what we wanted to bring to it. And Judson, Beaumont, and Straight Line obviously have had great success with this. And although it's not a part of our auction, it was a huge inspiration to the event itself. With small spaces in Vancouver, you know, this is something that's absolutely perfect for this market. This has been designed by Dustin Hartridge of Instant Bedroom Manufacturing, and following the lines and concepts of the Murphy bed, we have a dog Murphy bed. So again, a beautiful piece that is very practical and saves a lot of space. This one was done by another designer that actually participates in the show. His name is Ross McMillan of Industrial Artifacts. And Ross uses, this is kind of our eco-friendly piece that's been brought to the show, right from the carpet to all this reclaimed pieces. One of the pieces is actually from World War II. He uses a lot of reclaimed marine goods. The finishes have all been done that are safe to animals as well as the environment. So this one, not only being beautiful and giving the ambiance from the lighting of the old stoplights, it's completely recycled, and it's a fantastic piece, very unique. This one was done by a gentleman that actually participates in the DV show. His name is Glenn Ross of Verve Design, and this is called the Woo Woo Dog Pod. And as you see, it's kind of got the bottom here as well. It curves up to give the dog some support on each side. And I know my dog likes his head a little bit raised higher than his body all the time, but something that anyone would love to have in their house, any contemporary house. It's a gorgeous piece. Here we have Shyla demonstrating the cradle portion of the dog cradle and cave. And this one was done by Zimmerman Architecture, and it's a really neat concept. Actually, there is a bed that goes on this during the day as well, so she would be a little bit more comfortable than the cedar shakes. But it's also designed to collect rainwater, and the rainwater rolls off the back and into a funnel system that, as you saw, was the step for Shyla, and then into a dog bowl for the water collection. And we also have, of course, the cave. You know about the bat cave? Well, this is the dog cave, and of course it goes under the cradle, and again, a very comfortable space to get away and hide from the sun when you've had a little too much of it.
Be sure to come down to the Vancouver Architecture Gallery Centre at 440 Canby Street to check out some of the fantastic creations that will be included for auction at the DogHouse Vancouver exhibition at the Convention Centre, which runs from April 13th to 15th.